Hi, it's Matthew Reed here from How to Repair Pendulum Clocks, and today we're going to make a rating nut for a decorative wall clock using the technique of convex knurling. So I begin with a bit of brass. My material is CZ121, which is a free cutting material. It's what I had in stock and not ideal for this cold working operation. The first thing we do is to anneal the material, so that's to soften it by bringing it up to a dull red glow and allowing it to cool slowly. This will help with the cold working properties. I then set the work in the lathe, turn off the end, and then using a parting tool generate the area I'm going to knurl. Because we want a curved surface for our knurl to follow, I use a graver, which is a handheld cutting tool, to form the curved surface, again using the lathe Trest. Our knurl is a commercially bought knurl, just mounted in a long piece of square section steel, and again I rest the steel on the Trest to allow me to apply pressure to the work. You can see we've got a bit of thin oil on there as lubrication. So I repeat the knurling operation about 3 times. In retrospect, I wish I'd annealed the material between operations, which would have helped with the plastic deformation of the brass. Once the knurling is finished, I then trim off the sides because the knurl has caused the material to be burred, and then form the shape of the rating nut, again using hand gravers, a round nose and a lozenge shaped one. We then centre drill, and tap for our rating thread. Part off, and holding the work on a little piece of threaded rod, which is a bit wobbly but it's fine for this operation, I finish the other end of the rating nut. Now our clock is antique and this material is obviously brand new, so I want to tone down the colour of the brass, and I do this in 2 stages. Firstly, I heat the brass until it starts to tarnish and then quench it in water with a bit of soap, which helps it turn a yellow colour. I then finish the rating nut in natural shellac lacquer and then gently heat the nut in a spirit lamp flame until the lacquer darkens. The lacquer would darken naturally over time, but of course we want to speed things up a bit, taking care not to burn the lacquer. So lessons learned here. Firstly, I would start with a material like CZ131, which is much better for cold forming. I would anneal between each knurling operation, and thirdly, I would use a finer knurl for this small work. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and if you have any comments, please leave them below.